it's me again. Yeah, Jan Darling, internet superstar. You know, I still haven't been to that site. It's going well. If by well, I mean crappy. Well, as it turns out, almost having a degree in history and a book fetish doesn't make for instant noodle podcast. You know, ramen, just add hot water. I mean, it's something another resident said to me. Never mind. The point is, I'm feeling less than competent. The headlines were easy. This is not. Well, for one, I never used to have to tell a story. The story was written everywhere. Apparently, all I had to do was tap into a brewing elixir of cynicism. Fine. Too poetic by half. The point is, I was shooting from the hip. Mostly, I felt like it was the same shit, different day. And to the extent that anyone was listening, I guess they did too. You're very kind, but the other thing I was going to say is that this place is making me crazy. Stygian Crossing? The landlord knew what they were doing. Rejects on their way to the underworld tend to self-sort. Well, unless you live here, you have no idea what sort of distraction the neighbors can be. Each one of them could be a headline in their own right. Oh my. No, I'm here. I just realized that I'm a much bigger idiot than other really big idiots. Look, I gotta go. Okay? Yeah, I will, I'll tell you more later. Okay, bye.
Hey y'all, it's Broadway BB, back with another webcam sesh. My first one, I'll be honest, was pretty rough. People were really rude. It almost got me to think about quitting. But I think the problem was that I was, trying to go right out into the big world too fast. So I've changed my settings to where it's more of a local thing. Accidental Swede asked, have you thought about going into radio? Yeah, I would like to go into radio. I really think I could be like an advice radio jock. People come to you with questions like, Sean, what do I do? My life is falling apart. Right now, I would just say, just get sexy with it. I'm already giving advice. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? I'm already giving advice. Feeling a little turned on that you asked me such a nice question. It's a hot chat room. I like this chat room that we're in. Thanks for coming to see my cam show, everybody. Let's see, what else? Biscotti says, I like your socks. Oh my god. Thanks. I like them too. They make me feel really hot. So thank you, Biscotti. Yeah, I like your socks. Can you list all your pairs of socks in alphabetical order? Slowly. I'll do you one better, Biscotti. Why don't we do a little, ASMR? So, I'll try to, for those of you who don't know, that's when you kind of speak kind of low and sexy. You let you whisper about it. Alright, Biscotti, so here we go. Favorite pair of socks is actually these, alphabetically. These are my thigh highs. Thigh high socks, I think, are always really a nice thing because they accentuate, your gams. They make you want to shake a little bit. So that's a really getting kind of worked up answering these questions, y'all. This is really, I'm having a good time. But let's see who is next. I like your scourge. I like your scourge too, Satanic Paint. I don't really know what that means, but I'm into it. Let's all scourge. Oh, you want to see me whip myself a little bit? Yeah, I mean, Chekhov's gun, right? Or should I say Chekhov's whip? Well, just so soft at first, okay? Ooh. Ow. Yeah, you like that? Ooh, a little harder. What about... Ooh! That was a good one. Ooh. Discovering new things about myself. Ooh. Ooh, you want to see some classic posing? How about... I know I'm a little out of shape, but, you know, you gotta love the body you're in. That's what I think, you know. So I really wish I knew people like you that I could hang out with, because it's been such a cool, like, I feel so, you know, I feel so like turned on by this. So I'm gonna keep camming. I can't believe I was ready to give up on this. Just for y'all, thank you so much. I'm just really got me feeling myself. Broadway BB out. Jack, paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Is that sort of what you were going for? Do you like that?
Hey, it's you. Hey, I got something for you. That's all the blood that I could siphon out before this mortal would completely collapse lifeless on the floor.
That's it? That's not very much.
You know, we can't be all like you with whatever the hell it is that allows you to produce so much. You know what? Hey, I've got something else. Go to these various addresses where you'll find even more enchanted blood. Blood that you can turn in for money.
They're just going to be on the stoop?
Yeah, they're gonna be on the stoop. And if anybody, addresses you, just say, Savete Satanas! And then you'll be fine. And you'll just take the blood. Take the blood and sell it.
Okay.
Enter the dominion of the warlock.
I am so pissed on right now. So apparently, if you go to the blood bank with a couple of jars of other people's blood, they start to act very suspicious of you. They say things like, whose blood is this? Did you have their consent? Deborah, call the police station. I think she's a bad person. Then they confiscate all of your fake IDs, and then they get extra suspicious because the picture's the same, but the names are different. So here's your blood back. And here's, I don't know whose blood it is, but it's got a sport top, and I know that you like those. So anyway, I'm going to be about $35 shy this month.
Well, maybe I should check the pockets of this mortal coil and see if he has any extra dollars so that rent will be. Oh, what's this? What do we have here? What's all that noise?
It's mostly 20s
That's
in
all
here.
20s. Yeah.
Okay, that should cover it. Cool, cool, cool.
First take is the only take in 3, 2, 1. I don't know who's listening now. I've never really known, and that is no false modesty, but to whoever is out there, this is Jan Darling, and I am recording a new podcast. It's not a news, politics, or current events podcast, nor is it a history podcast, as I had wished to do, and yet it might be all of those things in a pinch. You see, I live in a special place, laid out by the great cookie cutter in the sky. Now, it's true that I don't know all of my neighbors as well as I would like, but there are stories in the air, and they seem fit to tell. There's a satanic cultist here whose taken name implies a fetish for garbage collection, and his roommate, who's seemingly in search of a kingdom, phylum, class, order, and family to call her own. There's also an out-of-work actor whose poor choices led me to a pop-up while distractedly surfing porn, but led him to a personal triumph of sorts. And of course, no chronicle of medium-density residential life is complete without a mysterious presence somewhere in the ceiling and in the walls. Finally, there's me. And I think that you'll find, as long as I'm engaged, you will be too. So tune in as regularly as I can get something out the door for Stygian Crossing. It's the name of the place and the title of my new podcast. And all of us hope to see you soon.